Lesson 1-6, we're going to talk about ordered pairs and graphing. You should have already done this or seen a little bit of it. If not, if it is new, that's fine. We'll get into it. If it is not new and you know this, great. We're just going to reinforce what you already know. So let's go ahead starting off and labeling our graph here. So the first thing we have is the vertical line going up and down. That vertical line right there. That is called our y-axis. The horizontal line going across this way, right here, that is called our x-axis. And typically you will see these labeled x out here, a y up here, just so that we know the x and the y. You should always label them. Anytime you're making a graph, label, 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 label. So x-axis, y-axis, x and y. All right, then we have this little points right in the middle here where the two meet. They intersect right there, and that is called the origin. And then we have what we call the quadrants. Notice that when the x and y axis were formed, they made 4 separate quadrants. And they have names, and it makes easy to remember a C. So if you imagine making a C, that's where we start, and then we just count them. Roman numeral number 1. It's not a regular number 1. It's a Roman numeral. It looks like an I. So Roman numeral number 1, number 2, 3, and IV for 4. So those are the Roman numerals, and they should be in written Roman numerals. I don't want to see 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are no-nos. I will not accept that. So please make sure that you use Roman numerals. This whole picture right here, this whole thing is called a coordinate plane. Yes, we say graph, but the official terminology is coordinate plane. Now, when we're plotting points, we have this set of numbers that are in parentheses. The first number is your x-coordinate, and the second number is your y-coordinate. So remember, this is a location. So the whole thing together, for example, 2, 5, that example right there is called coordinates, or we say ordered pairs. And they're ordered because, you have to go left or right depending on what value this is, and then up or down depending on the value of the second number. So let's go ahead and practice. So write the letter for the ordered pair 7, 3. So again, we start at the origin, go to 7, 3. What point is that? That is N. Easy. Now write the ordered pair for point M. So M is located here. Remember, start at the origin. We went over 2, up 5. So point M is located at 2, 5. And we always write the letter in front so we know which specific location we are talking about. All right, moving on a little bit. So a set of ordered pairs such as 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 1 is a relation. A relation can also be shown in a table or graph. The domain, important. The domain of the relation is the set of the x-coordinates. The range of the relation is the set of y-coordinates. So domain, range, x and y. So for example, 2, 3, and 4 is the domain. So we make this like a little squiggly. 2, 3, 4. That is your domain. The range, you can make a squiggly. 2, 3. The range. So we look at the blue values. The second set, 3, 5, 1. And they can be in order like that. They can be in numerical order. It doesn't matter. Table. So same way, they could be set as a table, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 1. Again, this is your domain. This is your range. Okay, this is the numbers in. And then the same thing with the table or the graph. So even if they're in a graph, they're still domain and range. So all the x values. So I look at all the x values. So here's an x value because that's where the point is. Here's an x value. Here's an x value. 2, 3, 4. Now look at the y values. 1, 3, 5. So notice how you can do that using a graph. So express the relation as a table, then determine the domain and range. So 0, 2. So that's my x. There's my y. X, y. X, y, x, y. What's my domain? Make a, as squiggly as best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be a squiggly, not parentheses. And then domain would be your x's, so all the values, 0, 1, 2, 3. And then close the squiggly. And then your range would be squiggly. And then 2, 4, 5, and 8. Close the squiggly. So that's domain and range. X value, Y value. Write the ordered pairs for each point and then find the domain and the range of the relationship shown. Okie dokie. So, ordered pairs are going to be 1, 3, because notice that this is between the 2 and the 4. 2, 7, so comma 2, 7, comma 3, 9, comma 4, 13, comma 5, 16. There you go. So the domain would be all the x values. So I'm looking at all the x values here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So my range is going to, my domain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, close the squiggly. And then my range is going to be 3, 7, 9, 13, 16. So those are my orange values. So the range would be squiggly 3, 7, 9, 13, and 16. So that is the domain and range, and that is it for that lesson.